Okay, today what we're going to try and do is install a Lutron Mastro single pole occupancy sensing switch. I'm installing it in my garage, so when I come in and out of my garage, either from the garage door or in through from the house, that the light will go on automatically. So the first thing we're going to do is uninstall the old switch, which is right here. And the first thing I'm going to do is go over to my panel and turn that breaker off. Okay, I've got the power off now, and what I'm going to do is I'm taking off the plate cover. And let's see, we'll get this thing off here. And again, I'm going to check with this little non-contact sensing thing here to make sure my power is off and there's nothing going on there. And there is no power. So I'm going to proceed and take the old single pole switch out. Backing the screw off here. And backing the screw off there. Okay, my next step here is taking the old wires out of here, and I think I'm going to need a really small straight screwdriver. So I can release the wires here. Push that in there. And that doesn't look like it's small enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that sucker right off there. I still got plenty of wire in the box there, so we're still good there. Cut that right there. I'm going to strip this back a little bit. Get that off. Get that off there. Okay, here's our new switch. So what I'm going to do is I've got, the package comes with wire nuts. So we will connect this here. Get that put on there. Tighten that down. So that's one there. And over here we've got our incoming power. The red is usually a switched power. Twist it on there nicely to get that started. And get that wire nut going on there, secure that nicely. And last but not least, we'll get that ground wire on there also. Inside the box there, the ground wire is also grounded out to the metal box in there also, so everything is protected. So get all of those secure. So what we're going to do is carefully get those back inside the box, like so. Not putting any stress on the wire. get that all lined up there. Inside the package, we've got 2 screws. Put that on there. This one on the bottom. Sorry if my head's in the way. Get that on there and tighten that, but not over tighten it, just so we get it flush there. It looks like we're in position, and now I'm going to go back and turn the breaker on. Alright. We've got power there. Now the next thing is to set this thing up. They've got quite a set of instructions here, which are pretty good. I've already installed one of these at my daughter's house in the garage also. So the first thing is the timeout mode. So what you do is just by the top here, 2 flashes will be 1 minute, 3 flashes will be 5 minutes, 4 flashes 15 minutes, and 5 flashes 30, and that's the timeout from when the light goes on to when it'll shut off. So let's see what we're going to do here. Push that down. It's one flash, 2 flash. Now we're looking at the sensor on the bottom there. I'm just going to push that straight in like that. 1 is the test mode. 2, okay. Now the other part is by holding this piece in on the side here. Again, with 1 flash, it's going to be auto on, auto off, which is the occupancy mode. The second one with 2 flash, it would be manual on, auto off, vacancy mode. And the third one is auto on, daylight, sensing, and auto off. So I think we're just going to do this in the occupancy mode, so we'll hold that in there and press this button here just for 1 flash like that. So we should have this set up now. What I'm going to do is put the cover back on, which will complete our setup. Bottom one in here. Alright, and this should be in the automatic mode, and what I'll do is I'll wait for this to time out and then we'll test it out. I'm just going to step out of range of that and see how long it takes here to turn off. Okay, that turned off on us. Now I'm going to walk in front of the sensor and that picks it up and turns it right back on. So what we've got now is we're basically in just sort of a test mode now, which is in the 2 or really short turn off thing here. So what we can do is try to see if we can get this to set a little bit longer here. Okay, that's on the second button, and that's 1 minute. Let's try it one more time here. We'll go to 1, 2 flash, 3 flash. Let's see what the timeout on 3, which should be 5 minutes. So we'll give it a little bit of time and see if it doesn't go off right away. That is in the longer mode, so we're not going to run a 5-minute tape here. So that's how to remove the old switch and put the new occupancy sensing one in. Again, that's from Lutron. Occupancy sensor switch automatically turns lights on and off. And we'll see how well that works. It's telling me that it'll work 250 watts incandescent. It's got some CFLs, LEDs. Actually, what I have it hooked up onto here is garage lights. It goes all the way up and over, and I've got a double fluorescent setup. And that's will turn my lights on and off.